young, your bedroom is not just a bedroom. It's a refuge, it's a place to call your own. I'm off to do a really fun makeover for an 11-year-old boy, and he has got so much get up and go. He wrote us a letter, he pleaded his case, did all the groundwork, and he got me here. Not bad for someone so young. Let's go meet him. Hello, you were waiting for me.
Yeah.
How are you?
Can't believe you're here.
You wrote to me about your bedroom.
Yeah, I did.
Wow, look at this, it's so neat. Now, I know that you wrote this application to me, and there are a lot of questions here. You've even got to do the measurements, so did you do all that yourself?
100%.
Looks like Ben's a real fan, even a budding DIYer. Oh, I like that.
Hello, Tara. How are you? Welcome.
Ben's mum, Kira Lee.
I am Kira Lee.
Nice to meet you.
He's been asking me for months to do his bedroom, and because we've got 4 children, I've said, Ben, I can't. If I do it for one, then I've got to do it for all of them.
Of course.
So I've been saying no, and he goes, do you think Better Homes and Gardens would come? And I went, I don't know that they'd
It can
come.
happen. It can happen. A lot of people ask, they say, how do I get on the show? And I say, you just have to write, you just have to apply, and you never know. So you've got to be in it to win it, right?
Yeah.
And you've won it. And there's just one job that I need you to help me with before you guys head away for the weekend. Can you help me clean out your room?
Deal.
Blue tack. But you know the best way to get it off the wall is use another daub of blue tack. So see that bit there? If you rub that on there, look, it takes it away. Neat, huh?
Yeah. I'm going to try that trick of yours. Wow.
See, it works, doesn't it? There's beautiful manners every day. Merit award.
It's heavier than I thought.
It's heavy, isn't it? Here we go. 1 desk for Matthew. He'll be very happy. Oh, and so will you, because that's all I need you to help with. So you can skip off, have a great weekend, and I'll get to work. Now for the desk, well, he wants a brand new one, so I'm going to build him one that goes from the bed all the way over to make the most of all of this unused space. As always, when you're painting, it's all about the prep. Sadly, it has to be done to give you a much better job. The walls are in good nick. All I need to do is just prime the picture rail and we're ready to change Ben's room. Described his room as dull and boring. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but it does need a bit of colour. These are very cool. Dark blues are very on trend, and also blues with a slight reddy undertone. Something just with a little bit of a modern twist to this shade. They actually look so good together. I might actually use them all on the same wall. And to balance them out, I'm just going to paint the rest of the room in a mid-tone white. A desk, you do have a few different choices with the material you choose. Now, you could go for a multi-purpose plywood panel. Great if you want to stain it or just varnish it and keep that grain. But if you're going to paint it like I am and you want a perfectly smooth finish, go for MDF. It comes in different thicknesses. You could go for a 12mm, but it might flex in the middle. I'm going for 18mm. Very sturdy, it's not going to flex. It's very heavy, so lucky for me, the team can have it delivered. Go team! Paint your kid's room? Well, you're probably thinking she's completely mad. Well, you know, paints have come such a very long way, and these days, with products like the new Dulux Wash and Wear, it means that any little marks and any bits and pieces that are on the wall, you can simply scrub away. So I'm not quite as crazy as I look. 2 coats of natural white, one of my favourite all-round decorating colour. My idea for Ben's feature wall is to create a giant splash of colour, something kind of along these lines, a bit of a wave, using 3 of these gorgeous shades of blue. It's just a bit different to a plain blue wall. It's quite an organic shape. I really didn't want to go to the hassle of using masking tape. So first up, what I'm doing is just using ordinary chalk just to mark it up. So I think freehand and above the picture rail will make a really big impact across here. And the good thing about this and using chalk, and because it's wash and wear, is you can use a damp cloth just to take away any excess lines, just so you know exactly where to fill in with the paint. Before I start painting, I'm just going over with a paint marker pen to give me my edges. with the last blue colour, which is called Maximus, I'm highlighting the picture rail and giving the wave a lot more definition. A little bit of paint and effort and already this bedroom is looking so much better. It's just a more fun space for a young guy to grow up in. So now my next job is to measure up for his brand new desk. Let's go make it. I'm working with a full sheet of MDF. Now this is 18mm thick. I chose that so it's nice and strong, no bowing in the middle. Now to make things a bit more interesting, I don't just want a square desk, I want to shape it so it's like the wave on the wall. So I've made up a little bit of a stick. You've got a nail there with some timber. You just pop it into one end and start to do a very soft curved shape. So if I stop around there, and then also reflect the curve at the other end, it'll curve gently around from his bed and into the cupboard. If I connect the top of this curve with the top of this curve, then I've got the straight section of desk with a curve at either end. Now all I need to do is just jigsaw it out. It's amazing how much a block and a bit of sandpaper takes this from being pretty ordinary to pretty amazing. It just softens off that edge, makes it look very professional. So once this is done, all I need to do is give it a very quick lick with undercoat, then it's ready for my top coat colour. Same shade of blue as I used inside for one of the sections of the waves. Only this time I'm using aqua enamel. Now this is the type of paint you use on things that cop a lot more punishment. Things like doors, windows, furniture and desks for busy boys. Probably the hardest thing about installing the desk is actually carrying it in. That's why I've got Scotty to help me. Now what's going to take the weight is this batten on the wall, which we've fixed, and also we've got one on either side of the wardrobe, so it's evenly supported. Now don't damage my mural, Scotty. Fix it with some screws from the underside. That way, nice and strong. When it really helps to be short. Okay. Oh God, I could get out. I always think it makes sense to work with what you already have. Now there was a spare piece left over from the MDF, so that hasn't gone to waste. What we've done is just cut it down the middle in the wave shape to echo the desk, and these are our new shelves. And the old wardrobe hanging rails, well, they haven't gone to waste either. Neatly fitted underneath the shelf. They make a great little spot for hanging your magazines. Do you know, I really love how we've been able to grab back this half of the wardrobe, the half that Ben wasn't using. But what is spare is this door. Now, normally I would chuck it out, but because it's got this really great panel on the front, I think we can reuse it as a whiteboard. So what I've done here is I've made up a very simple 2-rung ladder. Once I attach it to the wall, the whiteboard becomes not just a whiteboard. It's a pretty cool way to repurpose an old door instead of chucking it away. Plus, it's a great place to hang Ben's first high school uniform. Even got a handy pen holder as well. Now, there's just a few other prezzies I want to scatter around the room before he comes home. Here we go.
Oh, I love the wave. Wow.
Really love it?
Love it.
You're not kidding me?
No.
You look completely shocked.
I love the desk and how you've recycled my old wardrobe.
So you've now got a whiteboard, so you can do a long list of all of your school projects and after-school projects. You've got a place to hide your uniform behind here.
Oh, that works well.
Yeah. High five. Well done. Enjoy your room.
Thank you.